Hi, and thanks so much for joining me for my 2017 favorites. Before we start, I just want to thank you again for another year of tuning in, for commenting, for liking videos, for giving me suggestions. Your suggestions have actually built quite a bit of content, so keep them coming. Let me know what you'd like to see in 2018. And time is one of those things that once it's gone, it's impossible to get back. So thank you again for spending time with me because I know how valuable it is. Let's go ahead and just get started. Today we were talking about items that I purchased in 2017. They might not be new to the market, but they were new to me, and they are things that I consistently used after I purchased them. So with as much as I purchased, I'm gonna say at least half I don't use to its fullest extent, but these are the items that I'm really happy I purchased and will continue to use until they're empty and then most likely repurchase them. And we're going to start with the by Terry Cellularose Brightening CC Serum in Sunny Flash number 4. What I love about this the most is that it gives a little bit of color while looking natural and also blurring those imperfections, which I've talked about this before. I've got those dark spots that just don't go away, so I've got to find ways of blurring them, if not totally masking them, but this does a nice job of blurring them, and I'm comfortable going out with this and some sunscreen on, and that's it. Really, really nice, and also great under foundation. So if you're looking for something to do that type of task, this is a great one, and I noticed that it's sold out a lot when I go to repurchase it, so I have to wait a little bit. So evidently other people like that too. The next item is another skincare slash makeup product, and I purchased this in 2 colors. They are dirty because I've been using them, but it's the Renewed Hope in a Jar Skin Tint. Let me see. Let me just swatch that by Terry for you if you haven't seen it before. I'll just start a line up here. We've got the by Terry product right here. Really beautiful. Now I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the Renewed Hope in a Jar. I've got 6.5 and 7.5. So 6.5 obviously is a lighter color. Whoa. Only thing I don't like about this though is the packaging. It is a mess. So if they would just address that, that'd be great. But it's very gel-like in consistency. So that is this is 7.5 and then this is 6.5. This is like my winter skin color and that's like my summer skin color. So using those two really works well for me. I can also blend them together. I just want them to change the packaging. That's all. And I will happily continue to repurchase, but with it like this, I don't know. I mean, as you can see, it's messy. Next up for face products, I purchased the Chanel Le Beige, and it's a Healthy Glow Sheer Color Powder with the SPF 15. And I use this as a bronzer slash contour, and it's kind of got that gross film on it because it's been mixed with other things like oils, but if you just scrape that off, it's okay. But this is a great color for a hybrid between a bronzer and a contour because it's got a little bit of cool to it. The consistency of this is kind of interesting. There's a little bit of a clay feeling to it, I want to say. So when it applies, it's really smooth and even. And I will use this as a sheer wash of color as well as a contour slash bronzer. Just trying to swatch it here for you right there. Next up, we've got some eye products, and these are some matte eyeshadow sticks that I found that I really love. Now, MERCIER did come out with these this year. There are 2 in particular that I love, Caramel and Cobblestone. I'm going to swatch these for you. Caramel and Cobblestone. So one is a cool color and one is a warm color. Caramel and Cobblestone right there. They are very even going on, not patchy at all. They stay all day, they don't crease. The Bobbi Brown ones that I tried, they crease. So that's why I don't like those as much, but these are really great. I didn't love the other colors, that's why I didn't purchase the other ones, but I use these all the time. Next we have another matte eyeshadow stick, and this was actually a suggestion by one of you. It's the Magnetic Matte Eye Color by NUDESTIX, and I was looking for a warm one, so they pointed me towards this and I love it. I think it's really great. It's a little bit more creamier than the MERCIER, but it still maintains its, I use it in the crease here and I don't see creasing with it, and it maintains its overall initial application shape. Does that make sense? So it's not moving around. Once you've got it on, it stays where it is. So I love that one. If you're looking for a warm eyeshadow stick, this one's really great. A warm matte one. Hard to find. That was hard for me to find a matte warm eyeshadow stick. Moving right along with eyes, I picked up this is my favorite quad of the year, and it is by Chanel. It is the 268, I can never say it, so I'm just gonna write it down below. It's 268, all mattes. You've got 3 beautiful brown colors and then that really great reddish color. I did a tutorial with this, I'm gonna say in December or November, one of those times, so I'll link that below if you'd like to see it. But really stunning, great application, can't say enough, really beautiful. Glad I have that one. And I will swatch them. Let's swatch them on this arm. I know everyone says it, but they're creamy. And finally for eyes, I don't wear these that often, and they are a recent purchase at the end of 2017, but these by Terry Suede lashes, ooh, they're falling off. They are really natural looking. They're Tête. If you are not an eyelash wearer but you want to try them out, these are really great. They look really natural, as false lashes can look. And they are not the full length, they are like a 3/4 length. And I actually may trim these a little bit because they're still a little bit long for my eyes, but really beautiful. Got some lip products here that still get used over and over and over again, and they are by some of my 3 top favorite companies, and that was just coincidental. The first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Lips in Dangerous Liaison, and I've shown you this a few times already, but here's a swatch of it. I think they call it like a dusty rose or rusty red, something like that. It comes off more as a red on me. I love the formula. It stays on really nicely. It's not like one of those matte lipsticks that can crack and do all those weird things that I don't like about matte lipsticks. The next 2 items are by Hourglass. It's the one that comes in the beautiful gold packaging where you can interchange them, so you're not being as wasteful with the packaging. But here's the color in I've Never. Really beautiful. And then there's another Hourglass product. It's the Girl, I think Lip Stylo is what they called it. And this one is an Influencer. And you can see these 2 colors are very similar. This is a little bit more opaque up here, the one with the gold packaging. And then this one's a bit creamier and a bit more sheer, if you're wondering the difference between these 2. Both of these are really great. I wear this one if my lips are feeling a little bit more dry, then I'll use this one. And if they feel like they're in pretty good shape, then I'll wear this one. And then the other items are by Terry, and it is the Gloss Terrybly Shine, and the one in Bitten Splash is my all-time favorite gloss. And what I love about these is there are some anti-aging properties in here. They plump up your lips, but it doesn't have that burning sensation that some of those minty lip plumpers have, and the color is gorgeous and it's not sticky. So that's something that kind of bugs me about lip glosses, is when they feel sticky. This one does not feel sticky at all. So I've got Bitten Splash, and then this one, which I think maybe it was limited edition. Really interesting color though. I can't see what it's called here, so I'll try and find the shade and then list it below. An orangey kind of shade, really great for summer. I'm gonna say these are my favorite lip glosses. You can wear them alone and they have a lot of pigmentation to them, so you don't even need to put a color underneath. And my favorite overall palette is by Charlotte Tilbury. I did purchase a couple of these instant look in a palettes, but my favorite one is this one, which maybe will surprise some people. It's the Smokey Eye Beauty one. I'll go ahead and link the video below where I talked about this one, but I'll swatch the colors for you. Finally, just a couple skincare favorites. The JURLIQUE Activating Water Essence. I've been loving using this. It just puts a really nice layer of thin hydration on my skin for the first step after I tone. Finally, we've got the Philosophy Ultimate Miracle Worker. We've got a night version and the day version, and I definitely love how these apply. Makeup goes on really smoothly over the day version of it. Really loving those products. They keep my skin as youthful as possible. And that's it for my 2017 favorites. I'll be doing a 2017 drugstore favorites, and it will include all items that I use daily from the drugstore, because I don't think I talk about them often enough, and there was actually a request for it too, so I'm happy to do that for you. There are some things from the drugstore that either meet or exceed what I use on the high-end side. So I think that's kind of an impressive thing and maybe useful for you if you're looking to budget a little bit this year, just like I am, trying to really look at where I'm putting my money and how I'm spending it. So you'll probably see a lot fewer but more focused items this year, and then anything else that you would like to see, I'm always interested in researching as well. So thank you for spending time with me. I hope your 2018 is off to a great year, and I will see you next time. Thanks! Actually, all mattes get stick, blah. You know, they stay all they do blah. It's the matte eye color Magnite on there, but it's the one that comes in the beautiful, whoa! It's the one